All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back into another video in the recipe app builder thing. I never know what to intro this as. And Adalo, welcome in. You guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a great day. Let's just jump right into it. So in the last video, we kind of tied in some of these categories with the recipes, like the recipe, all recipes page. When you click on it, it goes into the recipe details. We built out 2 different recipe details pages with the tab filtering, I guess, kind of. There's one way to do it. Go back to universe view real quick. Come back in. Nailed it. Also, the recipes from category, we didn't add a action on these. So this is a recipe name. We're going to do the same exact thing here. This is looking at all recipes, the current category recipes, so whatever category was chosen from the home page or the category page, only show those recipes, but we want them to do the same exact thing when you click on it. We're going to link to the recipe details. I just linked to the ingredients filter because it's the first one. So, you know, left is active, and I don't know, if you're left-handed, you may disagree, but whatever. We're going to bring over the current recipe and the current category. So that should now work. Yeah, pretty cool. So that should, yeah, we should be good there. Recipes from category, and we're just getting categories here. Category. This is categories, all categories. What we need to do then is category name. I think we still need to build out a filter for this. Yeah. Because right now you click on the home page, you click on the categories, it's going to take you to recipes from category, which is right here. I'm just going to show you recipes for that current category. And then also recipes, clicking on just any of these list items down here will take you to the recipe details page, ingredients filter. All recipes button will take you to the recipes page, and then all categories will take you to all categories. So we do need to kind of drill this down as well. So this is just going to be a version of this. Instead of side scrolling, it's going to be a big grid. So we'll need to work on that here in just a minute. But we are going to start off this video with building out the profile. So in the bottom of every page navigation, footer navigation down here, or nav bar, I guess, in app building stuff and things, we've got the profile down there. So let's just go ahead and let's just click it right here. Why not? This is the 3rd tab, but we're going to add an action to that. We're going to link to a new screen. This one's going to be info screen. I'm kind of looking to see if they have one already for like a profile. I don't think they really do. Left nav, info. Yeah, so let's just build our own. Let's just call it profile. That should be fine. Blank screen. Boom. Nailed it. Where to go? It's all the way over here. Because this is part of like the, I mean, it's related to this is zooming out. I wish they would change that. It's kind of related to like the user table, the login register kind of loop over here. I'm going to move it over this way. And like I said before, I've said in one video, I can't remember which one, but it doesn't matter where you put your, you know, your art boards. They, you know, as long as they're linked on the action, it doesn't matter where they sit here. So on the profile page, let's just build this out real quick. Let's go ahead and put a header on here, or I think they call it a nav bar, app bar. I said, there you go, perfect. And this we're just going to call the title. We're just going to call it profile. You always kind of want to let the user know what page they're currently on. I think we can do back button. That can just go. That can just be the left icon, and we'll just link to back, just wherever they came from. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So let's go and add 2 icons. We're going to do, I think we're just search. There is an icon, right? Yeah. So 2 of these. Let's stick one right, and we'll just Alt and drag, hold down Shift, move that one over there. This guy's going to be, it's going to be kind of the settings, like an update profile kind of thing. So maybe a gear, or is there settings, gear, settings? Yeah, right here. Cool. So we'll just do that. And then this guy's going to be a log out. So is there, I wonder if there even is a log. Yeah, right there. Hover over it, log out. Perfect. Nice. It doesn't really give us any indication of what they do. I mean, settings is kind of universal, but let's go ahead and help the user out by adding a little bit of text. So we can kind of drag this in here. Let's zoom in a little bit. I hesitate zooming in too much because zooming out is such a pain in the old nutskis. Whatever. we will call this update profile. And let's make this super small, like a 12. Should be good. And then line that up right. We'll come over just a little bit. And then let's go ahead and Alt, drag, hold down Shift, and then come over here. And let's come over here just a little bit. Yes. This guy, let's go ahead and align him to the right so he sits closest over there. And then this is going to be just log out, right? That should be good. And then we need to tie some function or some actions to these as well. This guy, let's go ahead and make it fun. I don't know. Sure. Looks fun. So this is a profile page. So what do we want to show? We want to show profile related items on here. Now we do know that the user does actually in fact have a profile image because it's part of the onboarding process. So maybe if we go 150 by 150, I think is a good size. And we can fully round this piece. There we go. Nice. And image source is going to be database, logged in users, profile image. Nailed it already. Also, the user is probably going to forget their name, so we're going to need to help them out. By doing this. And let's just kind of come up here to like, I don't know, 20 should be fine. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And logged in users, full name. This is going to be different for everyone. So some people are just going to put their first name. Other people will put their like absolute full name, first name, just last name, maybe first name, last initial, period. It doesn't matter. What does matter is that we have a way for them to remember their names. Let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. Alt, click and drag to duplicate this. Let's bring this guy down to 16. And let's not do medium. Let's do normal. Make it a little bit less. And delete that. Let's do the logged in user's email right there. Let's go, I don't know, maybe just a little bit lighter maybe? I don't know, just for designy bits. Art, son. Let's go ahead and drag these out so they are all kind of centered because all the elements are lined up correctly. We're just lining them up with this button right here. I think that should be good. Right there we go. And I don't really know what we're lining up over here. Just kind of lining stuff up. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Nailed it. So then also we have given the user functionality to favorite recipes. So let's go ahead and make them a cute little section for their favorited recipes. It's going to make them feel all good about themselves. I know it does me. So we can do that. Let's make this a little bit lighter. Design, son. My watch battery's low. It's yelling at me. Just calm down there, bro. Let's hold shift and then push down. Move, I think it's 10 pixels down every time you shift and arrow. Kind of do that. Space things out a little bit. That does not look centered. That is centered. I don't know. Something like that. And you could do, I mean, you guys could do fun stuff too, like if you wanted to. You don't need to, but just kind of show what Adalo does and can do. So if we come here and we kind of do, let's see, what this is what is this? 150 by 150. So if we come here and we centralize this, we could do like maybe 155. Is that enough? By 155? Right? And then center that. Turn this into like a really bright, annoying green right there, and then send it back. You can kind of do that. I don't know. Something interesting. I'm pretty sure you can like highlight both of these. There's a way to like, I don't know. There was a way. I found it before, but I can't always find it. Where you can like align the items perfectly. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even need to be there. Whatever. Let's just move on. But then down here, we can grab some more text. We can go right there-ish. And we can just say, you could like enter magic text and like Goodish's favorite recipes, but because it's a profile picture, or a profile page, you're already on it. You know who you are, as we've, reminded you right there. I'm just going to put my favorite recipes. Sure, why not? And then we need a list. So simple list, that should be fine. We do want the images on there. Yeah, that should be good. We may need to move it over a little bit so this is lined up. I don't even know. That's probably fine. This is a list of recipes because it's favorited But we're going to filter down to, we're going to do logged in users recipes. So we're going to take the current logged in user and then their recipes there, which I don't think we've fully set up just yet. We need to do that. Okay, so let's keep building this out. Title is going to be recipe name. The subtitle is going to be, probably don't need that right now. You could put the category right there as we've established. The left icon is going to be the current recipe's image. And then we can do a right section on here, and we can add like a, we could do a trash can. Is there a cross or an X or something? Cross, close. So we could do that, and this would remove the recipe from the list. Is that really what we want to do? And we could do like a trash can, right? Like a delete. Do something like that. Just so they know, and then like this could be like a, I don't know, something like that. I mean, just whatever. But we do want to put a click action on this. So let's go ahead and add an action. And when we, whenever we click just the trash can over there, we want to not delete the recipe from existence. We want to update the current recipe, or yeah, of the logged in user recipe. Bam, and then down here, it brings in the user table. We want to recipes. We want to change this to remove current recipe. And that's just going to take the user's recipes that the user is associated with the recipe. We're just going to remove it from that list. So boom, nailed it. So it's still in the database. It's still a recipe. It's just not part of the user's profile of recipes anymore. So there you go. This guy, we need to go ahead and update this. This is going to be a update profile page. Let's go ahead and add an action here. And first of all, let's go ahead and group these together. Make groups. So when you click on the group, instead of like doing it twice, then we can link to a new screen. And this screen is going to be a form screen. I'm pretty sure that's how I want to do it. Let's just do blank for now. We'll just call it update profile. Yeah, just create a blank screen. And we'll come out here. We'll bring this over here because these are related. And what do we want here? Let's go ahead and do an app bar. Control. Screen title, we're just going to do title. We're just going to do update profile, except we're going to spell it correctly. Nailed it. And then the left icon is just going to action to back, wherever. Actually, update profile, we always want it to go back to profile every time, I think. So now down here, we want to go ahead and add this. We're going to need a form. Let's go ahead and grab this form. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. And what do we want to do? This is going to be a collection of users. And log the user in? No. We want to update the logged in user. So that's going to pull in the appropriate fields here. We have full name. Let's go fields here. Can we move these around here? Full name. Yeah, we can. Cool. So a full name, email is fine. Password. Let's just remove that. I mean, we can always do like forgot password or update password if we want to. Username, we're not using that. Profile photo, we can give them the ability to update their profile photo as well. And then update, let's say on the submit button, we just say update profile. Yeah, nailed it. Update profile. And then upon clicking this, we just update the user. And it's that easy. And then we probably want to do another action and just link back to the profile page. Cool. So that should be good there. This is going to be user current logged in. Yeah, so it's bringing over the information, so it should know already. This logout, let's go ahead and group these together, stick an action on here. We're going to come down here to more. User login, we're just going to go log out right there. And then also, after logging out, let's just link and direct them back to the login screen. Nailed it. Also, the one more thing I want to put right here while I'm thinking of it. On the profile, let's scroll down and let's just drag this down just a smidge. Two more things, actually. Let's go text right here. Let's make that center and red. like all red. Make it all caps. Delete profile, just so it's like important. And then click on this, on the action, we want to come down here to more. Nope, just kidding. We want to delete a logged in user. Why? I just give them the ability, if they're tired of their profile, if they're tired of looking at meals that they have to cook, they're gonna be like, I'm done with this, and just delete and just get out, like GTFO. So let's come down here and let's go ahead and do navigation. Let's stick our footer down chomp. So home is going to stay home. That's first tab, active tab, which is not true. The active tab is going to be, let's figure this out real quick. What do we want to do? Home, let's link it actually. So home is actually going to go home. Yes. Second is going to be, I don't know, what do you think? Recipes maybe? Recipes? Sure. And that'll go to recipes. Boom. Dude, look at this. We're building, like, we're actually building stuff. This is crazy. And I think we're doing dining. I'm pretty sure we're doing that. Yeah, recipes. There we go. And then team. Third tab. Let's make this one dining as well, but this one, and have it be categories. Yeah. That should be fine. And then recipes, categories, right there. And then let's get rid of 5. And we really don't even need profile since we're down here, right? Like we're already in the profile. Yeah. So that's linked. That's linked to recipes. This is linked to categories, and first tab is linked to home. So now bottom navigation, we're going to go active tab is... we just pick one that's not here because actively the item is not there. So, all right, cool. Burp. So now, once you're logged in, this whole time we've got this bottom nav over here. The third tab is the person outline profile, links to profile. We need to go ahead and update that across the board here. So we're just going to link to profile. And yep. And notice also, you guys, you can change the animations. Let's see, profile right here, like transitions. You can push, you can swipe depending on what page you're going on, which way you're navigating. You can kind of choose what happens there. You can swipe up, swipe down, that kind of stuff. It's kind of cool. But there. This is now the 4th tab on this one. Account, yes, and link to profile. And then down here. These are different actually, aren't they? Yeah. This is person outlines. Let's go ahead and fix this real quick. So now here we're going to go, this is, wait, what? 1, 2, I think it's 4. Oh yeah. Very interesting there. And then we're going to link this to profile. I don't think you need to hit done over here. I think it just saves it, but whatever. And then this guy right here, we're just going to go person and that. All right, so we have our linking done. Boom, boom, boom. Active tabs, recipes, categories, recipes from categories. This one is, there's no active on this footer, on this nav down here, nor this one. Cool. And then we've got, yeah, we've got a profile section kind of set up down here. The colors are all over the place. The design is all over the place, but that's okay. That's okay. We have the ability to delete our profile. We have the ability to update our profile. It goes over here. So let's try it out. Let's go ahead and preview this real got We are signed in. So let's come over here to profile. And Goodish, there's our profile image right there with the weird unlined up background on it. We'll probably just remove that. Delete that. We don't have any favorite recipes just yet, but if we update our profile, then we can right here, which is really, really nice. And then updating the profile, I'm pretty sure we link back, right? Yeah, we link back to profile after updating the user. We link back to profile. Cool. So let's do a quick little favorite bit right now. Let's come over here to the recipes and scroll down. On the right, let's see, first icon. What would it be? First button? First icon, maybe? Can't actually see it. Let's select this. and drag this down. There we go. Yeah. Heart. So I'm thinking maybe what we want to do is maybe bookmark. No, we can do heart. We can do favorite. That makes sense, right? Kind of thinking like we can have like two of them, two states, and then show one red when it's hearted and one's not. I don't know. Let's just try it. So when a user clicks this, we want to action. We want to update the logged in user with the recipe we want to add. Current recipe, I'm pretty sure is what we want to do. And that should work. Let's try it. So under recipes, right here, if we click this and we come back to profile, yeah, vegetable soup right there. And then we need to add this. Yeah, we need to add click to this. But if we delete this, it removes vegetable soup, but vegetable soup is still here. Cool. So let's do that. Let's add, I don't know, a couple of these bad boys to the profile right there. Bam. That actually does work. Holy crap. Oh, epic. Epic. We need to go ahead and add a click on the actual list itself to then link to recipe details. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, current recipe, that push right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So if we come here to profile, if we click on one of these, it goes to vegetable soup, yeah? Oh, yeah, baby. When it goes back to all recipes. So that's what I'm talking about. The back, you can change it to where it always goes to one place. Come back to recipes. Cool. So the function is kind of there. Is there a way? I'm wondering. I'm just thinking out loud here, you guys. Maybe you guys know. Like maybe you're watching this. You guys actually know what the crap you're doing more than I do. I was kind of building this out with you guys because I thought it might be kind of cool. What if there's a way to like change visibility? Always visible, sometimes visible if logged in users recipes. I was trying to think like maybe these are all just sums and counts and that kind of stuff. Interesting. Current device location, date, time. I was just thinking if there's a way to like dynamically change this and have it show red if user if it is in user's profile true, whatever. But it does not look like that is the case. If we go to all, contains, visibility contains, all recipes there. We could. Does not contain empty? I don't know. I'm just trying to think about this, you guys. So visible on this one, custom filter. So I'm thinking of like duplicating this and putting one over the other and showing. That doesn't make any sense. Filtering down like the favorites. Yeah, no, that's not a thing I want to do. We're just going to be always visible here. I don't know, but also some feedback too. Would be nice that it was added. And there is like add this. You can do notifications. You can trigger a notification. But I think at the very beginning, I think right here, you need to add an action on your first like entry into the app. And you need to ask request permissions, no options. So just when you're viewing it on your phone, it says, allow notifications. That way you can get them. And I think that would allow us to then on this, I don't think it'll show here. Let's go ahead and just remove that. Add another action here and then notifications, trigger notification. And then it could be like success, added current recipe. Yeah, recipe name to favorites or something like that. And then screen. I don't think we want to go to a different screen. I think you just want to stay on the same screen. So I guess just like recipes, which we can't. Recipe details, recipe. Huh. I'm actually not entirely sure about this one. Screen select. Can we do it without a screen? We can. Link to recipe. Yeah, we don't want to link to anywhere. We could link back to the profile, but that'd be kind of annoying. Anyway, so that kind of works. So it's not like a 100% full, like crazy cool app, but it is showcasing a lot of stuff you can do with Adalo. And there are some limitations as well. But overall, this thing is like, it is so cool, dude. I was just playing around with this, and I was just like, dude, I gotta do a little video on this. Let's see, is it wish list? Is it love? The crap? What is it? What icon is this? Card styles, first icon. It's actually called favorite. Okay. So then down here, right section. Let's go favorite. So you can do two different states. You can do hollow or like border if not favorited, but then like solid if favorited. Huh. I'll have to figure that out, and I'll have to go and I may do a video on that. Let's see. So what we want to do when we click on that is we want to do logged in user. We want to update their recipes, add the current recipe to their recipe list. Cool. And then over here, let's go ahead and do favorite. Just kind of match them like that. Yeah. But check it out, you guys. We've done stuff. What we need to do now real quick is the categories then. I'm just trying to think. Like recipes, if you click in a recipe, it goes into a recipe detail. So we need the recipes from categories. So I think that's the same thing. This horizontal right here has a link, recipes from categories. So I think that's all we need to do right here, categories. Category name, when we click on that, we just want to link to recipes from category. Push current category, now available, now unavailable on recipes from category screen. Let's try it. So we should be on the home screen right now. We are. Recipes. So if we see all categories right here, we have all the categories which are searchable. Now if we click this, that does work. Category steaks. Soups, it shows all the recipes for soups. All that works. And then like chicken, fried chicken, that actually does work. Comes in here. Instructions. Nice. So you guys can get really crazy with the design if you had like a whole brand with like fonts and colors laid out and that kind of stuff. It's you can see how powerful this would be and how cool it is. So the back arrow, you can change the functionality on that. So I mean, a little bit of fine tuning and that kind of stuff, but you can always navigate from the bottom menu down here. So that's a thing. Steak. So that works. Now it did say unavailable on recipes from. Weird. No, it works. Yeah, it totally works. There and down here, if you come here, vegetable soup, that should have added vegetable soup. Down here, it sure did. Deleting these actually removes them. Come back to home. This goes to steak with grilled veggies. It actually works. Instructions there. Perfect. But yeah, you guys, and up here, did we tie this in yet? We did not tie that in just yet. So let's actually do that on the recipe detail screen. We're going to change this icon to this, and we're going to update current user. We're going to update the recipes to add the current recipe. And this one should just be done. Favorite. Like we may just remove this. Yeah, we just won't put an action on that one because it's already done. We don't want to confuse people in case they're like, oh, did I do that? Nah, we'll go ahead and do it. I don't know. Why not? Whatever. Recipe, add current recipe, done, nailed it. All right, you guys. Wow. Just trying to think if I missed anything. I may do a follow-up video. Put down there in the comments, you guys, if you want to see like something specific or something different. But I really felt like this was a good app, like a good way to, it doesn't need to be recipes. We went over a lot. We went over like an onboarding. So like custom onboarding with Lottie animations. We've tied into the user table to customize some experiences and then brought that data across the whole app. We talked about relationships in the database. There are different ways of doing things. So it's not like, this way is the end way to do it. But you could do like, you could do properties. Like Airbnb kind of stuff. Not Airbnb because I already do a thing. But, like that, like rental properties. You could do cars. You could do anything. Like movies, music. You can do courses on this. Like actually have a app where things are behind a paywall. Because this does integrate with Stripe and I believe PayPal. It also integrates with outside APIs with some custom functions. There's external data sources over here. Airtable, Google, and any custom API. So if you do the paid version, that actually does work. So yeah, but we went through a lot. We built lists that relate to lists, that relate to lists, that relate to favorites that are tied into a user. A lot of stuff there. We did custom filtering, or I guess kind of filtering, yeah. Like custom tabs to go between the different screens and tied to external sources. I'm trying to think of what else, like for this use case, this is kind of what I had envisioned in its current state. It's not perfect. It's not ready to launch just yet, but you know, it could be with some fine tuning. So anyway, let me know down there in the comments what you guys think about it. The recipe app, we can build more apps. Give me ideas and I can figure it out. And we can build them together just like this little series. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you did. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Until next time, this is the Goodish Techie signing out.